Hey YouTube, I'm gonna make a quick video. I'm gonna explain how I make wavy, these wavy flags, and this has always been a super seller for me. But I'm gonna go through what I do instead of showing everybody, sanding and all that other junk. Um, Take 7 2x4s, and you can make two of these flags. Cut your 7 2x4s at 37 inches. And generally, let me find the scrap 2x4. Generally, I will lay 2x4 down flat, and then I'll just make a bunch of, see if I can keep it kind of holding the phone and doing this at the same time. I just make a bunch of waves. That's all I do. And then I cut that out, mark side A, B. There's one flag and there's two flags. The reason why I do this is it saves money. You get two flags out of 7 2x4s, plus you'll have excess left over to make one of the Punisher flags or a mini flag. Generally, you'll have about 20 inches left over. And you cut this out, and then you bring it to your, once you got it cut out, you grab your A side, and you're always going to be doing your A side or your B side. Just make sure it's one or the other. Then I'll come out to my fingers. I'll do about that far off the next one, and then I'll just trace it again when I've cut out. And you don't have to stay on the line, because all you're going to do is carve it anyway. You're going to come over here and grab your angle grinder, and this Harbor Freight, $10. That's what I use. Now this will last about 6 to 10 flags, really depending. And all you do is carve it all, carve it, blend it. Basically, is blending in all the waves together. Because generally you'll have high spots, and then you'll just blend them together, just like that. And usually, I don't see a whole lot of people throwing these. I know a buddy out in Australia does the tattered flags on his that he makes, but I don't see too many people tearing it up. I just take a drill some holes, cut it out with jigsaw. I come back with that grinder and carve it down a little bit, and then sand it, and then torch it. Now I've got one of those big weed killer propane tanks. I don't torch it even. I really don't. I just torch it. I don't worry about it. It takes me about 5 seconds to torch it. And then you can separate them again, stain them. Usually these are all American. I mean, you can do any flag you want to, I guess, but the American, you're red. I leave that the white ones, I leave plain. It's kind of a yellowish tint to it, but it makes it look rustic. So, if you guys got any questions, if you've seen these flags, you know what I'm talking about. But if you had any questions about building them, just hook me up on Facebook, J316 Fine Woodworking, and I'll be more than happy to go through it step by step. But they are pretty easy to do. They're a lot of work, but you can get two flags out of 7 2x4s, and plus a Punisher flag. And you figure, well, I mean, I sell these like $200 a piece, but then there's shipping on top, plus the Punisher flags, $100 a piece, plus the shipping on top. Generally, you can still make $500 from 7 2x4s, and more depending on where you live. I'm West Virginia. We're not going to make $400 on one of these things around here. But you $500 for 7 2x4s, you're going to make, that's a heck of a profit. You can do that in a day. You can go out and sell these beside the road, and they will sell all day long. I cannot keep these things in stock generally. But anyway, like I said, if you got any questions, and I'll show these finished up on my Facebook, and they are on my website listed. Each flag is different. There'll be a mirror image of each other, but they are, you can see the finished product. I cover it with high gloss poly, and I put about 4 coats on that. I don't even sand in between. I just soak it down, brush it on. But if you got any questions, hit me up. Be happy to answer. Have a great rest of the day, and have a great Memorial Day weekend. and I got a lot going on this weekend, so we'll see what we're doing. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.